Good morning. I'm Pearland Sam,
And I'm Rachel.
and we're here at Starbucks in Silver Lake. This morning, we're getting ready for a live open house tomorrow morning at 2111 Woodland.info, right over in Stonebridge off Pearland Parkway. Have you ever been over there
Yes, I
before?
have.
It's a beautiful neighborhood. This is a big, beautiful two-story house. So get ready. It'll be live at 7:45 tomorrow morning. Gosh, no, we're not going to be up at 2:45. We'll be at 7:45 at 2111 Woodland.info tomorrow. So, Rachel, did you see that article on ABC 13 about Pearland having a budget shortfall?
Yes, I did.
You did? You know, Starbucks, we've got coffee. To you? You know what I thought was interesting is that it talked about Pearland's city budget is going to be short this year a little bit. So the city manager and his group are trying to figure out what to do. And one of the things they're considering is raising taxes. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know, I'm not very political. I usually don't get involved in politics or anything, but I've been a businessman most of my career as a realtor, and you know what I've had to do. In my business, our fees are based on percentages of what we can sell houses for. So when house prices go down, and the ABC article talked about stagnant home prices in Pearland, when prices go down and less houses sell, my income goes down. So what am I going to do? Start raising fees to those who can still pay me? No, can't do that. But that's exactly what government tries to do. I mean, look, the federal government is going to try to raise taxes. George Bush Sr. used to say, tax and spend, tax and spend, tax and spend, and yet that's what we see. Why not make some budget cuts? Balance the budget. Isn't that what you're doing at home?
Yes, I am.
So, Rachel, really, what kind of cuts are you having to make to live in the economy today?
Well, I mean, we used to go out to dinner, pretty much every day, And so we cut that back. We go down. Now we're down to once a week. We also have a lot of friends that we all get together and go to, everyone's home and have a great time. I mean, we don't have to spend money to have fun.
That's right. So we cut budgets, and yet we still live a good life.
Right.
You know, I hope our city managers take note of that. We can do without an extra soccer field or some park improvements for a while. I'm not saying get rid of those. We love parks, and Pearland has beautiful parks. This is a wonderful place to live. The ones we have, I mean, some of the places like that new West Side Event Center over there is just amazing, and people are using that right and left. We can do without a few improvements for a while the economy recovers and rebounds. Let's cut our spending a bit and recover. For example, in my own business, you don't get as many postcards. Our customers don't get as many Pearland Sam postcards as they used to. In fact, I'm looking for new and creative ways to keep my name out there, like this. Ustream Media. This is free. This costs me nothing, and yet I get to still keep my name out there. I do live open houses in the mornings, and it costs me nothing and just a little bit of time. I even get my sellers to pay for my coffee in the mornings. Now today we're buying our own here at Starbucks, but we cut back every time we do a live open house. The seller provides the coffee, so we don't even have to pay for that anymore. So anything we can do that's creative. I'd like to see government come with some creative concepts to save money and generate revenue and get things done without spending. There are ways to do that. We just have to get creative and find them. What about some think tanks and get some really smart people, maybe some who aren't elected, into the think tanks to come up with some ideas to get roads widened or park improvements made or some other things. There's plenty of ways. I go back to George Bush Sr. I didn't even vote for him, but I still have to think about it. He talked about the 1,000 points of light that are out there for people who are in need. Well, what about cities and governments that are in need? There's got to be 1,000 points of light out there that can help get things done. And some positive press about what a wonderful place Pearland is to live could certainly help. And, I think some of those things really need to be incorporated to make Pearland even a better place to live, and we can shore up our home prices and get our values up there and get people moving back in. What about a tax break? What if we cut taxes to stimulate development and businesses? Gosh, what a novel idea. Pearland could be the model city for the rest of the country if we led it with some really tax-saving ways and budget-cutting ideas, going over your budget line by line by line and making the hard choices. That's what we really need to do. And get ourselves rolling again. Until then, we can continue to maintain the wonderful lifestyle we've got right here in Pearland and enjoy all of our city conveniences and great home values and low interest rates. So now's a perfect time to make a home buying purchase. And when you're ready, be sure to call PearlandSam.com or watch us here each morning live with Pearland Sam.
And Rachel.
We're here to share with you about our enthusiasm for this wonderful city and how we can all work together to make it better. If you like what we had to say, I hope you'll give me a call or an email. My email is samf@remax.net. I'd love to visit with you about it. Thanks for watching, and you may say I'm a dreamer, but I sure could use a little good news today.